Today on CTV, we will be reflecting on the Wagon Wheel game, talk Tuesday school, and explore how Christmas students are getting into the art world with My Arts. All of this and more on today's episode of CTV. The game was almost a week ago, but the sting from the 1-point loss to Truman hasn't gone away. For many of us Bears, as we all know, the game ended on what the referee said was a failed 2-point conversion. However, many Bears see the ending differently.
I feel depressed because they screwed us over.
Well, it was a very tough loss. They're a crosstown rival, and even though I'm new to the school here at William Chrisman, I know it's a big rival and important game. You never like losing, but it was a very exciting contest, and I actually thought our guys played better than the team that beat us, but we didn't come out on top of the scoreboard.
Tomorrow is the football game against Van Horn. Here's a little pep video to get you as hyped for the game as I.
I like where our team is headed against Van Horn. I feel like we're going to be very successful and we're going to play at our best.
And remember, Friday's game is a pink out, so let's see you wear that pink, Bears. One of the most successful cross-country season in Chrisman history is starting to wind down, and it's going out in style. CTV's Asia Worth looks back at a city championship and ahead to a promising future.
Coming in October's 5th city meet, runners and coaches were very optimistic about their chances.
It's exciting knowing that we can make history and do something that's never been done before.
I'm pumped. I'm nervous today, and it's 5 days beforehand, because I know that we have made such great strides, that Chrisman cross country is going places, both figuratively and literally.
The runners followed through on their optimism by winning both the boys and girls meets. It was the first time anyone can remember that happening.
I got first, but overall it was a team effort. It was a bit of everybody. It wasn't just me.
Winning the city champs, it was an amazing feeling. I was overwhelmed with excitement, and it just showed how passionate I am with running.
Up next, districts, the top 4 teams from the meet. Next week, we'll move on to the sectionals.
I think we have an opportunity to send multiple runners to sectionals and maybe even a few to state if we do what we were capable of and run like we've been working on.
Districts, I'm a little bit nervous. I am looking forward to going on to sectionals, hopefully. I think I'm a little bit scared at the same time, just because it's my year back from cross country since I've been injured, and I'm a little bit nervous.
Regardless of what the rest of the season holds, Coach Stacy says the program has a very bright future.
I expect this just to be the start of great things. I hope to build off this. I'm hoping to get more and more runners. If you're interested, come see me. And just to continue to build, make a history of winning city champs, doing well at conference, doing well at districts.
Up next on CTV, why more of us are ending up in a Tuesday school, and how a local program is giving some Bears a taste of the art world.
Here at Chrisman, we're all about the 3 B's. Be active, be involved, and be a Bear. How do you do that, you ask? Guys?
Come to a game.
Come to a show.
Come to my meet. Come to my game.
Come to the choir concert.
Come to a show.
Come to my game. So remember, be active, be involved, and be a Bear.
Be a bear.
Be a Bear. Be a Bear.
Be a bear.
Be a bear.
Be a Bear. Be a Bear.
Be a bear.
Some students are putting in more hours at school these days. That's because they have Tuesday schools. CTV's Darius Stones explained why the detention numbers are skyrocketing.
The new tardy policy will have many rushing to make it to school on time. In the past, many have showed up late but weren't punished until his or her 5th tardy. But this year, if you're 15 minutes or later, you will automatically receive a Tuesday school.
I got a Tuesday school because I was late to school.
I got a Tuesday school by showing up late to school. I kind of like to sleep in.
How could you have avoided getting a Tuesday school?
I could avoid getting a Tuesday school by waking up at 4 in the morning and being here at the time I need to be, which is 7:20.
I could have avoided it by waking up earlier or going to bed earlier.
Do you feel Tuesday school is a fair punishment for being tardy to school?
No, I do not feel that Tuesday school is a fair punishment for being tardy, because I could have been 5 minutes late to school and I have to wait an hour. If I'm going to be late 5 minutes, I should wait after school 5 minutes.
I don't think a Tuesday school is adequate punishment because a lot of people skip Tuesday schools and don't really care about punishments for being late.
So if you are a student who is always late, my advice to you is just to be on time. For CTV, this is Taylor and Darius signing out.
Everyone knows telling on someone can cause serious problems with your peers. Well, now there's a way to tell anonymously. Now Crispin has text a tip. Officer Baker tells us how it works.
I get an email from Crime Stoppers itself, and it could be anything from, hey, there's going to be a fight after school, or hey, there was a robbery over the weekend and I think I know some information about it. So it doesn't necessarily have to be crimes that are committed in school. Sometimes it's just people that have information about a crime that happened outside of school. There's not any different rules on how I would take care of it other than how I would normally if a student just walked into my office. It's the same way that we would handle any tip for any crime or potential crime. If it's a potential crime, we'll investigate it to try and prevent it. Whether that means if we have to call people down, or it may be that I have to call some outside resources from the police department, whether it's a detective unit or some of the other units that may be involved with it. Don't be afraid to use it. It's a great program. I highly recommend. It's a great way to get information out. A lot of people are worried about, I don't want to be a snitch, or they're afraid that people are going to think differently of them. It's 100% completely anonymous. I don't even know who sends it in.
If you see something you like to report in or out of school, text WC Bears and the incident that happened to 274-637. The entire ISD family is in mourning after the death of district parents. John Mesh was a Kansas City firefighter. He was one of the two who died Monday night rescuing people from a burning building. Mesh had 4 daughters, all of them attended ISD schools. We here at Crispin are trying to help out. Some proceeds from both the volleyball and soccer matches tonight will go to the family. The volleyball team is also donating all the cookie dough boxes they have left to the cause. So buy a box and help out this ISD family.
Woke up late today and I still feel the sting of the pain, but I brushed my teeth anyway. I got dressed through the mess and put a smile on my face. I got a little bit stronger.
A program started as a way to help troubled teens now also helps young teens become artists. CTV Kaylee Heisel tells us about Crispin's connection to My Arts.
Zach Willicott and Brittany Taylor are students here at William Crispin. They also work at My Arts.
I'm surrounded by friends like all day long, and I get to do what I love. I've learned a bunch of new painting techniques. I've learned how to do finishing wood or doing different graphic design stuff. Just I've learned a little bit in every field.
My Arts began in 2006. They opened their Independence location in 2012. The program provides an opportunity for young people to learn about more than just art.
We offer opportunities here that no one can get anywhere else. Basically, students who come here after school get to apply their skills and their love of art in ways that they really couldn't get.
This program is a mentoring program, which is very important. And within that mentoring program, often at My Arts we like to say that the art is kind of a byproduct, because what we're really here for is the youth. And we're here for the youth in all levels, not just art.
The people that run My Arts enjoy the connection they have with the students at William Crispin, even wish they had something similar when they were in school.
The students at Crispin are passionate about art. They're also passionate about learning, And what's really cool is walking into that cafeteria or the art classrooms and just seeing awesome creation everywhere.
The whole program is rare for kids. I know I would have loved something like this growing up. But they get that opportunity to work with a client and find out how joyful it can be and how frustrating sometimes it can be as well.
For Kayla Crosby and Barry Baker, I'm Kaylee Heisel reporting for CTV.
On the 23rd, My Arts is hosting a costume and karaoke night. It's free to go, and there will be a costume contest with prizes. Come support our artsy bears. Last but not least is CTV's regular segment, Poking the Bear. This week, Tyler Nickel will be discussing attitudes.
Good afternoon, Bears. Welcome to CTV's Poking the Bear, where we, the students, get to voice our opinions about issues around Christmas. Attitude is something that affects us all, whether it's directly yourself or one of your friends being salty towards you, or that kid across the room that is being loud, obnoxious, and just all around annoying. Like, if I see you over there being saltier than the Pacific Ocean, it's hard for me to stay on track, and it's hard for me to get back on track after you throw my game off. And I'm sure teachers are the same way. You throw off their entire day because you're being loud, obnoxious, and rude. It throws off their lesson plans, it throws off everything in their day, and just makes students uncomfortable because they're behind as well. We are here to graduate. Get in, graduate, get out. To quote Miss Nelson, disrupt the flow, you gotta go.
That's it for today's edition of CTV. I'm Joe Guthrie signing out. And remember, Christmas, it's a great day to be a bear.